Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
It's stolen away. Here's the break.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
You know, I think he may have forced it. That pass when there was really no reason to.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Knocked away. Guarded by Hayward. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
We see it happen again. They give the ball away, and it immediately hurts them.
Yeah, that's been the pattern, guys. I mean, their turnovers not only killing their offensive flow, but fueling the fire at the other end. That's a losing combo.
George with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Durant. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Hounded by Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Give him 20.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Harrell. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
You know, Harrell may only be 6'7", but he absolutely owns the paint because this guy knows where his strength is, and he plays to it, getting busy down low.
Hounded by Ball. Ball with a steal. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Who poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. It's good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
On the floor for Charlotte, it's Bridges and Washington teaming up at forward. Kelly Oubre out there with ball. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. Thomas comes in for Ball. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Buries it from 3. 22 points for him.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Poked loose. So it's the home team now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms...
Nabbing another steal.
He's making history. Tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Climbing the ladder for the 360 flush. Ridiculous bounce.
He went so high for that one. Wow.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
Stepped on the line. Out of bounds there. And that will cost him a possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep. Oh, what a shot! Nice! That was from way downtown.
What a shot!
Here's Thomas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The pull-up. And he... knocks the jumper down.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Well, yet another steal from him.
A defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. He's actually tied the record for most steals in a game. Drops in the 3. Hey, and both Curry brothers averaging well over 40% from 3.
How about this, B.A.? Seth has actually been a tick more accurate than Steph. And, of course,
he swipes the ball away again.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
well, you need both to make it special.
the stop and play, giving the home crowd a chance to cheer his incredible play.
And he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
It is hard to say if I've ever seen a better defensive performance than the one he's had tonight. So many takeaways from him.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So the home crowd happy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready. Ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game is taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Avdia. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Campazzo in at the 1.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it. Greg, it gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Stolen.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the three-pointer by USA. With the drive, boom, he jams it straight down.
And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
You brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Pulls up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for two. 13 points in the game.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Team World with another miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for USA. And no good that time. And Team World will come the other way. Team World with another miss.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Shoots from the corner. Team World with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to ball. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. It's good.
And, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a break.
Oh, man.
We always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Edwards, he's checked in for USA. Team World trails by 4. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Shot from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. The three-pointer is right on target. 20 points for him.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
It's good from long range.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball, and Team World making a change here. USA leading by 4. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot on the wing. And too long on the shot.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. It's George on the wing. Lets it go. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story. Sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. USA ahead, up 4. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Durant is out there with Mobley. Then it's Paul George. Then there's... And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
So Team World's 5 right now. The 3, the offensive rebound, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 26.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game.
Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's time for the dunk contest.
I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know.
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go?
Nothing like it.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations.
All-Star Action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
Man, we've got so many great players in the dunk contest this year. Every one of them is capable of something special.
Yeah, and the dunks these guys...
Uh-oh, he bobbled that one away.
Oh, that's not helping at all.
Yep, he deflated a tire before he went airborne.
Second to the stage, looking to make an impression with his first dunk. Oh, that was good. Complete
excellent body control. Yeah, full.
A one-handed double play.
Oh, yeah, that's a full 360. That's a full C360 going against the grain.
Look at that.
Counterclockwise 360.
Yes. And never minimize the ability to hold on to that ball with one hand with all that other stuff going on.
Yeah, and that makes it look sweeter, too.
Yeah, it does.
You're right. Have it with one hand.
Yep. So it'll be Anthony Edwards here. A chance to come out strong and make his presence felt, Clark.
And then he's going to come sideways and then go reverse.
He just about hit his head.
He's sideways when he jumps, and then by the time he flushes it, he's got his back to it.
Back first.
Yeah, that's good body control. I like that. Sideways and then but reverse. Nice.
And clean.
Clean. And then he got the arm. You know, it just looks so sweet when the arm just kind of hangs. You know what I mean? It gives you that rubber man kind of feel.
That elasticity.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see John Morant. Last but not least, coming up fourth, he's seen the rest. Now let's see his best. What's he got
Check
here,
this
Clark?
out. Check this out. Nasty! All one hand. Nasty!
Now the dunk contest is started.
Yes, sir.
Now it is underway.
Yeah, he woke us up with that one.
That was good. That was really better than good. That was great. Morant's got a narrow lead after the first round. Fans giving him the slight edge.
Yeah, and you know what? While it's nice to have the lead, I get the feeling he's not going to want to rest on his laurels here.
And I think you're right on there, Clark. I think you want to continue to lay the hammer here while you've got control.
All right, here he comes. A little too ambitious that time, I think.
Yep, overzealous, and that could cost him, Kevin.
Yeah, sure will.
Yeah, guys, you have to...
You know, his first dunk tonight really didn't register with the crowd.
Yeah, Kevin.
Crowd is ready. Here he comes.